Sandy, 22, from Washington. My father's gone from a man who minored in women's studies in college, who was kind and in touch with his emotions, treated all people, men and women around him, with kindness.
Look at Andrew Tate's face. He already knows what's coming. Dude, and I know what's coming too. The story is a man woke up and became masculine, and all the feminist women around him got triggered. That's the story.
A man who says that whenever he sees an effeminate male stranger, he gets an overwhelming urge to murder them. He loves
Yo, bruh. This can't be real. This can't be real. Come on. Come on, man. Come on. Bro, are you serious? Are you serious?
that whenever he sees an effeminate, treated all people, men and women around him, with kindness, to a man who says that whenever...
Look at his face. Both Andrew and I were expecting to hear, and then he woke up, became red-pilled, and is no longer taking shit for women, and as a result, the feminists are all triggered. In his life are all triggered, right? But instead, it went this way.
He sees an effeminate male stranger, he gets an overwhelming urge to murder them. He loves podcasts, he listens to a lot of podcasts. I know he's listened to Andrew Tate.
Whoa. That's... What the fuck? Dude. Is this like...
Stop for a second. Let's be professional here, Piers, because you're a
yo, come on. That's clearly like meant to be funny, right?
professional as am I. First she said, did you say that my father went? She said, my father has
Her
gone.
father.
That's a full-grown man, firstly. So we're talking about my impact on...
Dude. Yeah, okay. I don't even need to explain that.
Children. You just talked about a full-grown man here. Secondly, I've never talked about murdering effeminate men in anything online ever, in any context ever. So I don't know why they have...
Am I going to be murdered now because I'm laughing in an effeminate way? Dude, one of my legs is underneath the other leg right now. Is this too effeminate? Bro, am I going to get murdered by this man? Bro, come on, dude. Yo.
Taken some random person I've never met in the world who's full-grown, an adult, and come to their own conclusions who I've never met and lumped his name in with mine. That is absolutely unfair on every level. I didn't read this BuzzFeed. I didn't read this BuzzFeed article, but after hearing the first point, I know it's trash. That is complete garbage.
What is
saying I'm the reason this man believes what he believes?
I've seen a quote from you, and you can tell me what you feel here about this.
Sure.
You talk about people don't want to see men dressed up in dress.
There's no way he's surely going to try to connect Andrew to that, right? There's no way. That's impossible, right? That almost sounds like a Babylon Bee headline.
Transgender.
That's not exactly what I said.
What did you say?
I said the reason I am so popular and I'm so famous is that there's a large contingent of men who don't want to wear makeup, who still want to make money, go to the gym, be strong, drive a fast car, be traditionally masculine, and don't want to be shamed for that, and they don't want to be called toxic for that. That is the reason I'm so massively famous. That is what I said.
What do you think of transgender people?
That's nothing to do with me. I'm not transgender, and I don't understand the issue like they do. They
Are you transphobic? Do you consider yourself that?
Transphobic? What? Afraid?
Well, it kind of, yeah. You have
I don't live in fear, my friend. I have no problem.
Do you have a dislike of transgender people?
I don't know any transgender people.
Do you have a dislike of what they stand for, what they are?
No. Why would I?
I don't know.
That's not my issue. That's not my issue. And that's actually quite interesting.
That's so weird. That's so weird that he'd ask that. That's so weird.
Because when I was attacked, That's
so weird. He's looking for counterfeit virtue. Like, oh, I want to make him the enemy, so that I can be a good person in comparison to him, who's a bad person, so that I don't have to evaluate my ideas. Yo.
Stupid articles like BuzzFeed, because it's ridiculous. That first point proves anyone with a brain knows that that's garbage. When they attacked me, they lump a whole bunch of things in together. They say misogynistic, racist, transphobic. They just put them all together at random. I'm mixed race.
By the way,
I don't know where they get these. They just get these buzzwords and put them in a sentence.
By the way, I completely agree.
It's crazy.
I've had the same thing done to me.
Okay.
And I'm not calling you anything. I'm asking you what you personally believe you are.
It's not an issue I discuss. What I do discuss is that...
So you support transgender people?
I support individual liberty. I'm a libertarian.
Yeah, so you support transgender people?
Sure. Why not?
Exactly, yeah.
So, but my point is, as a whole, you're saying that I'm saying I don't want to see men in dresses. I'm saying no.
You support gay people?
Sure.
Yeah.
I'm saying there's a large contingent of men in the world who like the idea of the traditional masculine view of the world, who feel happy when they watch 80s action heroes with big muscles and they run around. And there's nothing toxically masculine about having a fast car and a beautiful girlfriend and making a bunch of money. And
nothing at all.
Absolutely. And those are the people who
I'm glad to hear Piers at least say that. Even though the first 10 minutes were okay. After that, it was degenerate. Now it's like, okay, I'm glad Piers is, not over the, but like, is it just because Piers has been canceled himself, or has he realized this like from a philosophical truth? Not that it makes it less valid. I'm just pointing that out, that the intellectual dishonesty. There's still a part of him that wants to be viewed as virtuous by the leftists. Otherwise, he wouldn't have asked like the inane questions that he did.